And hello again, BNJ Middle School students. Let's look at some idioms and proverbs, and I will help you try to understand them. So let's start. If you're ready, let's go. Number 1, kill two birds with one stone. Kill two birds with one stone means to accomplish something, to accomplish two things by doing one thing. So to accomplish two things by doing one thing. So for instance, I could say that I killed two birds with one stone if I need to call my mother to catch up with her and to say hello, but also it's her birthday. I can call her and wish her a happy birthday and also catch up. So I'm doing two things at once. That is killing two birds with one stone. To accomplish or do two things by doing one thing. Number 2, many hands make light work. Another expression that is similar is two heads are better than one. It means that the more help one has, the easier the task is. The easier the task is. The more help one has, the easier the task is. Let's say that I need to move furniture from my apartment, and it's very difficult by myself, and it's also very difficult with two people. So if I say many hands make light work, that means that if I get a bunch of people, several people to help me, it makes the work that much easier. So many hands make light work. More help makes things easier. And then two heads are better than one. We typically say that when you're trying to come up with ideas. And if you have two heads or two brains helping to come up with ideas, you get more ideas, and it makes the job of thinking and coming up with a solution that much easier. All right, and on to number 3. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Means that sometimes we say this when too many people are involved. When too many people are involved in something, it can ruin the outcome. It can ruin the outcome. So it's not a good thing. Say too many cooks spoil the broth. When too many people are involved in something, it can ruin the outcome. Let's say a project, two people are working on a project and other people want to help. It's not a good idea because the project only needs 2 people. So 2 people is just enough, and more people or more cooks will ruin the project. And number 4, Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. It means to take things slowly, or to do things slowly. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time with things. With big projects especially, things that require a lot of time, we are very eager sometimes to get things done, but we need to remember not to hurry and to take our time to do things well, because big projects do not happen overnight. Great. And on to number 5. A good medicine tastes bitter. Good medicine tastes bitter. A good medicine tastes bitter means things that are typically good for you are not always easy. So good medicine tastes bitter. Things that are typically good for you are not always easy to do. They tend to be the most difficult or more difficult. Things that are better for you are more difficult to accomplish. All right, and on to number 6. After a storm comes a calm. After a storm comes a calm. So after disruptions or disturbances in one's life, things will get better. Things will get better. So things cannot stay messy or disastrous for a long period of time. Eventually, things will get better. Things are bound to change for the better. It's actually a really nice expression. But it can also mean after something terrible, there's a calm afterwards because you're so used to being a part of what's going on that's terrible, and then afterwards there's a nice calm to it. And it's kind of surprising to some people to notice that things aren't, or that things are no longer disastrous. All right, no pain, no gain. No pains, no gains is very similar to a good medicine tastes bitter. No pains, no gains means things worth achieving are difficult. Things worth achieving are difficult. Things worth achieving are difficult. So say you really want to do something, it's not going to be easy, so you have to make effort. You have to put in effort to get where you want to go. Or you must put in effort to meet your goals. All right, and on to number 8. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Means that you should keep going in life in order to keep living. You shouldn't become complacent in your life, because life can get boring. All right, number 9. The early bird catches the worm. I think this is by far the most popular expression or idiom or proverb that we've seen so far. The early bird catches the worm means in order to do things, in order to have success, you must do things early. So, in order to have success, you must do things early. And we will continue with the rest of these in the next video, so see you then. We will continue with number 10.